That reminds me, I need to change my outfit.
Ahoy, Captain. We found a trove of nautical maps and ledgers and the like, scattered about the village. You'll find them sorted in the captain's quarters of the Jackdaw. Quality stuff.
Nautical maps and ledgers. Might come in useful. We decide to build up a fleet of our own.
Exactly my thinking, Captain. Have a look for yourself and tell me what you think.
The first outfit I'm gonna try out is Edward the Legend. I got this on Uplay for completing like sequence 3. So I'm gonna use this first. It turns out all the outfits that everybody else wanted me to use, like the captain outfit or the privateer outfit or the pirate captain outfit or the governor's outfit, all of those I actually have to buy or I have to do some kind of side mission. So I'm gonna get to those when I can, but I don't have them unlocked yet. I thought I did. And the only other outfit that I could wear that everybody was requesting is Ezio's outfit. So I am gonna bust that out. The reason I didn't do it right now is because it doesn't really fit the theme of this game. It's a nice outfit. It looks great, but it just, being on the islands, it just doesn't match the theme. But I am gonna bust it out for an episode or so. And I'll even try Altair's outfit too, because in the next few missions, there's gonna be assassins and they're wearing outfits like that. So why not let those fly? Outfits will be changing every few videos, so thanks for the feedback. I'm gonna use the most popular ones.
What's our course today, Captain? It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'd be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Ade.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum. Quite some distance, mind, on the Yucatan Peninsula.
You trust him to play it fair?
I can't be sure. He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause. I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the way, I'm sure the crew will understand. I'll set a course for Tulum.
Locate James Kidd. 2 optional objectives. Okay. I like these objectives. Get 4 treasure chests. I mean, why wouldn't I want to get treasure chests? Let me kill this guy before he turns around. Oh no. Oh no, there's another guy. Oh my goodness. Get him quickly. Ooh. Ooh. Splash. That was mean. Look at what I did. I alerted those 2 other noobs. They're like, how did he fall off of there? Oh my gosh. Locate James Kidd. I was reading the comment section in the last video, and it turns out that the character James Kidd is indeed a female. That's what I thought. She's posing as a male because females aren't allowed to be sailors. That makes perfect sense. This is interesting. Now all of a sudden her character, his character, that character is really interesting. As soon as this guy turns around, I'm killing him, and then I'm taking that treasure. I'm gonna tackle him. Ooh! Just like football. Just like football on a Sunday, that was mean. So what do you think of this outfit? The description was, at the end of his journey, at the end of his lifetime, he was really rich and wealthy, so he wanted to floss. And that's why he's wearing this. So I'm gonna wear this for a few missions, then I'll switch probably to Ezio. And then once I get the money and complete those side missions, I'll start using the other ones. I'm loving this free running right here. I don't have to mess with any of these guards. I ain't got time for that. Don't mind me. Oh no, oh no. Almost detected. Cover almost blown. Oh my goodness. What's going on down here? Why are there so many of them? There's even a guy up there playing sniper. I'm making a run for it. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh no, don't get stuck. Go. Go, go, go. Hurry up.
Tulak tutulus, kubukuntukuno, kuntol winitu, ukonihel mashake, ukahu masutal, yanwaltiletie.
Wow, that language is terrible. It took him a paragraph to say 2 sentences in that language. Oh my god. You remember in Assassin's Creed 3 when they were speaking the Native American language and they were going on and on and on just to say a line and everybody was annoying. They're like, when are they going to go back to English? And then when we went back to English and then we came back to that language later in the game, people were like, oh no, not that long speaking language again. Get down to the ground, noob. Okay, this is going to be crazy right here. Because she keeps looking this way. And she's not reacting to the whistle. Here we go. I'm going to drag her back in here too. Yep. Normally I don't do it like that. I whistle, make them come into the vegetation and then take them down. But that time I came out of the vegetation and dragged them back. Yeah, she can't hear that whistle, so I've got to make my move. There's 2 more in the distance. It's really nice using, they really did a good job with the eagle vision in this game because it gives you the ability to spot people really nicely. I'm liking that feature. So far, I have to say, this is a really good game. I'm liking it. In the first couple of missions, I was like, is this going to be good? But now I see it definitely is good. Oh no, oh no! How did he not see me? It's gotta be the hoodie. I think the hoodie was blinding his vision for a second. I think he was looking away. Now you're gonna come in here too. Another. That's that guard that was playing sniper. As soon as that guard turns around, I gotta make a run for it. Because I have to jump. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be some shot clock cheese. How did he not see me? Or actually, that's a she. How did she not see me? Oh, there he goes. I see James Kidd back there in yellow. I'm going to the right. I don't even have to deal with them. I already got the optional objective to take down 3 assassins. So there's no point. I'll just steer clear. But actually, I only have 3 treasure chests. Maybe I missed one. I only have 3. I don't remember getting the 4th one. I need that 100%. Maybe it's over there. What's that? It's like some kind of fancy...
Jesus, Kate! You led me into a mess. Is it these monks guarding the treasure you promised me?
I told you I had a secret to share, but I didn't say it'd be easy. Now let's get this door open and I'll show you what's inside.
The last chest is hiding back here. And then there's another one of those things that you can do. Where you can look from the sky, like Assassin's Creed 3, with your eagle vision. Forgot what that's called, where we got that little black thing last time. Let's do this. I believe there's a dozen of them, so this is important. This is gonna be easy. All I gotta do is just turn it like this. Oh yes. X marks the spot. Let's go get our prize. I can't drop down. Oh no, oh no, oh! I was not supposed to do that. I lost health. Hopefully I don't have to fight anybody. I don't think so. I mean, this mission is almost over. Mayan Stone. Alright, let's see what she's raving about. Or he's raving about. Well, it's a she. Let's see if this trip was worth it.
We're on to something. I can feel it.
Captain Kenway?
Where is the assassin, Duncan Walpole?
Dead and buried. After he tried to kill me.
We are not sorry to see him gone, but it was you who carried out his final betrayal. Why?
Money was my only aim.
Should I find comfort in that? You murdered our brothers and sisters in Havana.
He has the sense, Mentor.
James tells me you traded with the Templars there. Did you see the man they called the Sage?
Aye,
Would you recognize his face if you saw it again?
I reckon so.
I must be certain.
Not a word. Come on.
That outfit is looking pretty nice in the cutscenes, isn't it? He's looking like a boss.
You walked me blind and backwards into this mess, kid. Who the hell was that jester back there?
Atabai, an assassin, and my mentor.
So you're all part of some daffy religion?
We're assassins and we follow a creed, aye. But it does not command us to act or submit, only to be wise.
Oh, do tell. I'd love to hear it.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. This is the world's only certainty.
Everything is permitted. I like the sound of that. Thinking what I like and acting how I please.
Ah!
Good thing I stopped moving. That's a long way down.
The way forward's blocked.
That's a door, I reckon.
Aye. There should be some way to open it. A mechanism somewhere.
Like a capstan.
Those blocks up there. Try moving them.
Damn it.
Easy, Kenway. This ain't like climbing Ratlins.
Something is always breaking when we're climbing in this game. Have you noticed that? So whenever you see me doing a shimmy, climbing, doing something, just expect it to break.
So it's you lot them Templars have been chasing then?
Until you came along and mucked things up, it was us chasing them. We had them running scared. They have the upper hand now.
But we're gonna get it right back. Wouldn't it be funny if he gets rid of his wife for this girl?
The door's mechanism seems to be broke. Let's find another way around. Follow on, man. Jump!
She knows about that splash! Splash! Now I know she's posing as a man, but how could they not find out with a voice like that? Because her voice just gives it away. How did they fool men back in the day with their voices? That's pretty interesting. I kind of feel like watching a movie based on this topic. You know they got movies on this. They have to. Let me come up there. What is that? Air pocket?
You're still drawing breath?
Enough to curse you with, kid!
Depending on how far we have to swim. I don't even think he had to come up for air. Look at that meter. He can hold his breath for a long time. Let's see. Look at this. I probably could have made it in one swim. I didn't even have to come up like that. This reminds me of Assassin's Creed 2. I remember that game had great exploration in caves.
Must be a great treasure beyond.
Treasure. Right.
Whatever's waiting at the end of this path had better be worth my time.
That'll depend on you.
How's that?
What I'm taking you to see may spin your head right round. I only hope you could take the shock of it.
I can handle myself.
Assassin's Creed 2 really took a big step from the first Assassin's Creed. Because they had everything from the town that you can upgrade and all the little caves. Because there was a lot of exploration, a lot of climbing and puzzles. They didn't have that in the first game. I think that's why a lot of people, they consider Assassin's Creed 2 to be one of the best in the series. Because it just took so many steps ahead from the previous game. Looks like we got ourselves a puzzle.
Is this it then? The grand prize your mentor asked me to see looks nothing like the man they called the Sage, I'm sorry to say.
Keep your trousers tied up. We've one more riddle to solve. These statues are like the ones we've seen before, with pictures carved on them.
There's pictures carved on the floor as well, but not of the same sort.
There's a correspondence there. But what?
This puzzle is color-coded. So it's not really that difficult. All you gotta do, it looks like, is just get the blue.
There's a difference between them animals on the statues and them on the floor. Do you see it?
Aye, one group is predators, the other is prey.
Which predator goes with which prey? That's the question.
Right, there's your correspondence. Match a predator with its prey.
I'm not even paying attention to that. I'm just looking at the colors. Blue goes with blue. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be that simple. You don't even have to pay attention to the writing, the symbols, none of that matters. That's all we gotta do. At least this isn't one of those puzzles that you just get stuck on it for hours. Have you ever played a game that had a puzzle and then you were stuck for literally like an hour? Like you had to go look up a guide on how to you had to go to cheatcc.com to figure out how to do it. Does anyone remember those days when games were really tough? When you wanted to beat a game, you had to play it from level 1 to level whatever in one sitting. Or they'd give you a code, like after you beat level 1, they'd give you a code so that when you load the game back up, you put the code in and you can get to level 2. Because you couldn't save. Back in the day, you couldn't save your progress. There was no autosave, there was no save, period. Remember when we used to have memory cards on the PlayStation 1 and the Dreamcast and the... Gaming has come a long way. Gaming is hilarious. I'm never gonna stop gaming. I remember back in the day it was frowned upon to game, especially as you got older.
Jesus, that's him, the Sage. But this thing must be hundreds of years old.
Older still. You're certain it's him?
Aye. It's the eyes that mark him.
Did the Templars say why they wanted this sage?
They drew some of his blood into this small glass cube.
Like this one?
Aye. They meant to ask him about the observatory too, but he escaped.
Huh. We're finished here.
This is really fun. The missions are starting to get better and better.